if I was looking to become pro in Counter-Strike, if I was working toward becoming one of the best players in the league, the one thing that I would focus on outside of the game that I know would 100% improve my ability to play the video game with reaction time, energy levels, cognitive function, I would focus on getting good sleep. What's up, dreamers? Welcome to Drive and Vibe. And I know what you're thinking. Getting good sleep, yeah, that's obvious, blah, blah, blah. And if you're thinking that, you clearly have not lived it. Like, it's hard for me to explain how actually true this is. It's hard for me to explain and put into, like, I don't even know how to explain it right now, but it's hard for me to put into words for you to understand until you have actually done it yourself. If you were playing video, when I played competitive Counter-Strike, I played 40, 50 hours a week, probably more than that, and I sacrificed sleep to do that. I stayed up late playing, fragging, pugging, scrimming, whatever it was, practicing, death matching. I played a ton, and I sacrificed sleep. I would go to sleep at like 3 in the morning, wake up at 6 in the morning for school, and quite frankly, it made me very, very inconsistent. It also did not help my attitude. It did not help my mindset. It did not help me to think straight. I would have been, had I done this, had I focused on myself outside of the game, I would have been way more focused. My dream was to go pro in Counter-Strike, right? Dream's still alive. I still have time to do that, regardless of age. But I would have been able to go further. I would have not taken so many breaks. I took so many breaks because of my mental state. I wouldn't have veered off track so easily. And I most certainly wouldn't have been so inconsistent, which caused other areas of frustration. Anger, obviously, was one of them, being as I was inconsistent. A very good one game, very terrible the next game. Didn't make sense to me. I kept playing. Why was this happening? Sleep would have been one of the key factors, probably the best key factor to help me unlock my potential. And I did not know this. I did not believe it. And I'm telling you right now, getting good sleep. And I'm not talking about staying up all night drinking energy drinks all the way until 9 p.m. and then going to sleep at 10 p.m. That's not good sleep. I'm talking about good quality sleep, not just hours. Like, if the hours are one thing, and this is harder to know unless you start tracking it. Like, I have 2 wearables that I wear that track my sleep every single night. But so I know I'm getting good sleep, or I know I'm getting bad sleep. But staying up all night and getting a good amount of hours is not the same as getting good quality sleep. Like, you can get 8 hours of poor sleep, and that 8 hours would not be better than getting probably 5 hours, depending on who you are. There's individual variances. 5 hours of like really good sleep where you hit all 4 stages of the sleep, right? REM sleep, light sleep, REM sleep, and the 2 stages of deep sleep. That is going to help repair your mind and your body, your brain and your body, to prepare you for the next day much more than it would getting 8 hours of not good sleep, where maybe your skin temperature was elevated that day. Maybe you actually were unable to slow down your heart rate variability was too high. All of these factors, there's a ton of other factors that affect your sleep, but would affect your sleep, which in turn would affect which, what the heck just happened? Affect the next day. Now, talk about chronic lack of sleep. I mean, you're just going to be fatigued all day, every day. It's just, I mean, there's nothing you can do that can combat poor sleep. It cannot happen. There's nothing in the world, nothing that you could take that's going to combat poor sleep continuously. One day here and there, sure, there's supplements you can take that would probably help you with energy levels, help you with cognitive ability, help you with reaction time, but there's nothing that can make up for continuous chronic lack of sleep. Sleep is the one thing that I would focus on, and with good sleep, you'd be surprised how many things start to fall into place. You'll have more energy to be able to exercise if that's what you want to do. You'll have more energy to think about your nutrition if that's what you want to do, which I think is very important as well, nutrition and exercise. But I would focus on my sleep, and I think it's very important. If you are a high caliber player, if you're playing professionally, if you're playing it competitively at all, and you want to go further, you need to focus on yourself outside of the game, and you need to focus on getting good sleep, good quality sleep. There's a lot of information out there on how to get good quality sleep. I'm very willing to make some videos on what I've learned, also what I've done, but I make these videos very easy to digest, easy to understand, and very far from scientific, but relate them to video games. So if you have any questions, or if you would like to request a video, by all means, let me know. I would love to do that for you. If you have any questions, you can DM me as well on any social media platform, or comment right here on the video. Hit that like button, helps out the channel. Hit the subscribe button for more content like this, and I hope to see everybody in the next video. Later, dreamers.